Where the heck? Of JJS getting a new boss or an overpowered PS Plus character. The heck is this? You know what?
What the?
Just. Well, I guess that's pretty clear now. There is no such thing as Saturday shenanigans. Let that sink in. It is what it is, you know? Yeah, no update this weekend. And if you are still holding on to Z's whole delay thing, just let it go. The update's been pushed to next Saturday. So, what now? Well, one thing is confirmed. Z is picking the next early access character. Now, don't get it twisted. I didn't say it's dropping in the next update for sure, but the chances are pretty high. So, who's it gonna be? Well, let's talk about that. But first, let me bless the winners from the last giveaway. And, of course, we've got another giveaway going on in this video. You can participate. Just like the video, subscribe, join my Discord, and watch the whole video. It's easy and it's free, so go ahead and get in on it. Okay, here's the thing. Some of you might be feeling a little disappointed, and trust me, I get it. We all cleared our schedules, hyped ourselves up, and we're ready to dive into the update, only for it to get pushed back. Even I felt the same way. But hey, let's try to look at the brighter side here. Think about it. If the update had dropped, we might not have gotten early access at all, or some of y'all would have just said, oh, another mid-update. So maybe, just maybe, this delay is actually a good thing. And with this extra time, it's kind of safe to assume that the content we're getting next might actually double what we would have gotten last weekend. Don't you agree? Now here's what we do know. Z is working on the next early access character. He confirmed that himself. But who is it? That's the big question. There's been a lot of speculation, tons of character names being thrown around, and of course fake leaks flooding YouTube. None of those are confirmed. And look, I'm not safe from this either. I've dropped my fair share of character predictions, and it's honestly hilarious that, to this day, we still don't know if any of the ones I mentioned will actually make it into the game. But in this video, I'm putting my focus on one character. Someone who, in my opinion, would be a perfect fit, especially if they end up in Z's hands. Nanami Kento. Okay, some of y'all might violently react, like, why not Toji or Kashima or Nobara? Alright, let me explain myself before y'all start writing L-take in the comments. Let me share why I picked this guy first over those top tier names. Toji. Don't get me wrong, I love Toji. I'm a huge fan, and I definitely want to see him in the game. But just because a character is cool with an insane moveset doesn't automatically mean they're the best fit for the game right now. Toji's moves are clean, but there's a bigger picture for this guy, and trust me, there's a perfect time for him. I'll explain exactly what I mean in a bit. Kashima. Oh man, this dude is straight up fire. Imagine lightning bolts crackling all over JJS. It would be sick. Plus, as an elemental type fighter, he'd bring more of a cursed energy-based playstyle rather than a heavy combat one. I also assume he'd be less on the techie side, but hey, we have no clue what Z has in mind for him. But just like Toji, there's a perfect time for him too. Alright, Nobara, I'd love to see her technique in JJS, especially since she's criminally underrepresented in other JJK games. She's got a technical, unique, and also capable of Black Flash that would fit the game style perfectly. So why isn't she in the game yet? Well, I don't know for sure, but some people say her files were deleted at some point, meaning Z would have to redevelop her from scratch. Again, I can't confirm that, but if it's true, it would explain the delay. But here's the thing, as JJS evolves and as we see how Z keeps pushing character designs to new levels, I say, why not explore other characters first? Nobara can drop later. Also, there's a bunch of cursed characters to consider too. Jogo, Dagon, Fingerbearer, and so many more, you name it. And they're not bad choices at all. But let's be real, we just got a cursed character, so maybe it's time to switch it up. One of these guys can definitely wait for their turn. At the end of the day, these characters are coming.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Actually, scratch that. I'd say there's a good chance they'll be added in the future. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to put it. And for the one I picked, let's talk about him. Nanami Kento.
あなたは強くなれるのです。私は残業するのは好きではありません。でもあなたには例外を設けます。
His technique, kinda weird. Not the flashy, over-the-top style that gets the sweats excited, but weird in a good way. Now, you might have seen Nanami in other JJK games, but let's be honest, most of them didn't really do him justice. Except for one game I played before. They actually nailed it. But aside from that, they're just mid. The ratio technique just never gets the proper respect it deserves. So what's the deal with ratio? If you actually break it down, ratio is low-key one of the most technical and calculated techniques out there. It lets the user divide any target, or even space, into specific proportions, marking weak points and delivering high-damage strikes. That's exactly what makes it so unique. Now here's where Z comes in. From what I've seen, Z's character designs are ridiculously accurate to the manga. Sure, there are some original concepts here and there, but for the most part, they stay true to the source material. When you play a character in JJS, it actually feels like you're experiencing the anime. You get what I'm saying? Like the spirit of the character is actually there. That's why I said earlier, if Nanami and the ratio technique end up in Z's hands, this could easily be the best version of Nanami across all Roblox JJK games. Well, maybe just a goofier version, but still manga accurate. And let's not forget, Nanami is one of the few characters in JJK who pulled off 4 consecutive black flashes. This means that if Z decides to slap a black flash effect onto any of Nanami's moves or finishers, it won't feel forced or out of place. It'll actually make sense and flow naturally. Anyway, I won't turn this video into a bedtime story, so I'll stop here. But stay tuned. I'll be dropping a full moveset concept for Nanami in the next couple of days. Is that all? Well, not exactly. Besides air combat possibly getting a new trick, or at the very least a fresh coat of polish, there have been some interesting posts in JJS's Discord that you might have missed. Now, I've got a few ideas swirling around in my head, but there's also that little voice in the back of my mind saying, "Bro, don't set yourself up." So I'll play it safe for now. That's a wrap for today. Hope you all enjoyed a solid 8 minutes of me yapping. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hey, enjoy the rest of your day. Catch you in the next one.